Well, good day, viewers, and welcome to Noel's Garden Tractors and Firewood. And today, I'm over at my son's place. So we're going to do a little update on the 2017 Escape that he bought that had a bad motor. And there we are. He's pretty well got it back together. He says he may have it in today, but he figures probably tomorrow. Anyway, boy, there's a lot of things to... Holy cats, there's a lot of things to do. Anyway, I wasn't here last weekend because of being sick with the cold, and he hasn't been feeling well either, so it's been going on a little longer than he wants. But anyway, it's getting there, so there's a million little things to do and different ways to torque things, and like if you torqued certain things, they went to certain foot or inch pounds, and then next setting was another inch pounds, and then you had to turn the torque wrench a certain amount of degrees. So there was a lot of stuff like that you had to not only torque to foot-pounds, but they had to go to a certain amount of degrees. Then there was a tool that's kind of covered up now, but there was a tool that went in the back here that held the cams from moving while you torqued these things on here. Now there's no keyways or anything in these. These are all pushed on. They just slide on, and then they're torqued to a certain amount, and that's all that holds them in place. There's no key, or it's just round shaft kind of thing. So anyway, these had to be torqued to a certain amount. Then they had to be turned, the wrench had to be turned a certain amount of degrees after that. It's just like this thing down here. This is just free moving. There's no key in it. So when the pulley goes on, it just compresses that so it doesn't turn. Well, you'd think they'd want to have a key in there, but anyway. So he's coming along. He did an awful lot of cleaning. There's filings through everything, so everything had to have a lot of cleaning. And he's got bits and pieces everywhere here. Oh, we put a new oil pump in it too. Didn't want to take the chance. A lot of brake clean has been used. There's the engine. It's not very big. Not very big. Anyway, that old block has to go back, I guess, and I don't have the... Anyway, he showed me a picture of what the difference was on the blocks, and there's a waterway passage in between the cylinders that was fairly open, and open on one end, and it was like a groove in between the two cylinders, in between any of the cylinders, and it was like a groove that I can't describe it right, I guess, but anyway, it was a waterway passage anyway, so that it was a groove that was in between the two cylinders. And that was the problem, I guess. So the new engine, the groove isn't a groove, it's just this hole kind of in the center. So I think my son kind of agreed with me that groove, being that it was open on one end, would move back and forth as it heated up and cooled down, and this was what caused the trouble. So that's what was the change was in the block. They changed the way that groove was in between the two cylinders to cool the cylinders, so the water could pass through, or antifreeze. Anyway, he's coming along. He's got all kinds of parts and stuff here, and he's got his system there to help him figure out what's what. Anyway, it might be running next weekend, so there might be an update next weekend on it running, maybe. You just never know. But he's got some things to do here yet that before he gets to put the engine in. Oh, he's got new lines for the turbo. He's thinking that there's filings in through the turbo, and he's going to put new lines on that, and he's going to wash out the turbo. And anyway, a lot more work to it than he thought at the first, I think, because of the engine. Because of the bearings gone bad in the engine, the filings went through everything. So you know what that means. It's anywhere in the engine. So what he's going to do with this new engine is put it all together, get it in and run it for maybe 20 minutes, and then change the oil and filter. And hopefully that'll get any remaining things that are in anywhere out. Anyhow, it's coming along, so poor car looks like it was in a car accident just to take an engine out. There's the front of it there. And he's got stuff all piled down the side of it in sequence as to how he took it apart. Holy cats and stuff. Yeah, and the 64 Rambler, it might get out for a drive this year. Anyhow, there we go. A little quick update on the 2017 Ford Escape bad engine replacement video. All right, so we'll shut her off at that, and have a great day wherever you're at and whatever you're doing. Goodbye now.